Hello students, today I am going to tell you how can you make shear force and bending moment diagrams if you are having point load at the center of the beam, and we are going to use simply supported beam, simple beam in which we have to calculate support reactions. Then we will go for the sections cuts, and you can say we will solve the regions, and then we will draw shear force and bending moment diagram. So how can we do it? First of all, we are going to see what is the question. So the question is: a simply supported concrete beam of an office building constructed in the vicinity of the defense with span length of L equals to 8 meter carries point load at the center point B that is of 450 Newton. Determine magnitude of support reactions at point A and point C provided with hinge and roller support respectively by applying principle of moments, and you can also see that by equilibrium analysis, and also construct shear force and bending moment diagrams. So also construct shear force and bending moment diagram. So how can we do it? Let's start. So there is a beam and we have the hinge support and the roller support. So the beam length is 8 meter here. You can see this is point A, point B and point C. So the point B is having the load that is at the center of the point, at the center we have the point load 450 Newton. So how can we do that? We have to find out the support reactions first. So we have to make what? We have to make free body diagram here. So the free body diagram will be like this. So this is the length 8 meter, and then we have A, B and C. So we have the point load at the center of the beam that is of 450 Newton. Then we have two support reactions at hinge supports at point A, you can say. So there will be AX, AY, and we have roller support at point C. So there will be only one vertical support, that is CY. So this is the way to construct the free body diagram. So I am moving towards the next slide, and what will be the next slide is the solution. So this is the diagram. We have taken picture. I have taken the picture of this diagram, beam free body diagram, and now I am going to solve. To sum up, you can say vertical forces, moment, and we will sum up horizontal forces as well. So how can we do that? Let me tell you. So first of all, how can we do it? Let me start with the pen, and I am taking here the color marker. So I am going to do this, I am going to sum up the moment at point A. So for example, if I am going to sum up moment at A, and its direction should be anti-clockwise positive, so clockwise should be negative. So when I rotate this force here, so it will be negative, and its length should be what? It will be 4 meter. You can see here it will be 4 meter. So this will be like this. This is 4 meter, and this will also be 4 meter because your point load is exactly at the center. So 8 meter will be divided into 2. So if I will say this L equals to 8 meter, so this will be L by 2, and this will also be L by 2. So we have to sum up moment at A. So when we rotate it, so it will become 450 minus 450 into 4. And this will be how? This will be like this, and this will be what? 8CY, because its rotation is anti-clockwise, so anti-clockwise is positive. So how can I write it down when we are going to sum a moment at A? So let me tell you the equation here, and this is minus 450 into 4, what I wrote on the beam, plus 8CY equals to 0. So the answer will be CY equals to 225 Newton. So this is the way to calculate the value of the CY or AY. You can do it. If you want to sum up moment at C, you can do it as well, because AX will become 0. So we have to sum up now vertical forces. So AY plus CY minus 450. So we have only 3 forces here. I am going to change my pointer color, different color. For example, I am taking maroon color. So you can see AY AY, both are CY, AY positive and minus 450. So when we have calculated sum up, we have sum up moment at joint A or at point A, you can say. So what we are going to do, we have to sum up now vertical forces, and how many vertical forces we have, I already told you, AY plus CY minus 450. So we will make the equation by using equilibrium equation or equilibrium analysis. Fi summation of vertical forces equals to 0. So upward should be positive. So AY plus CY minus 450 equals to 0. So we will get the value of AY, that is equals to 225 Newton. Then we will get it. Summation of Fx positive is equals to 0, and because we have only one horizontal forces, let me take a pointer here and I will mark it on the slide, that it will help you to understand more better that this one is the AX. This is the only horizontal force or horizontal support, you can say, is on the beam. So AX is equals to 0. So there is no another horizontal force, so it will be 0. So we are moving towards the next slides. And so what we have to do, we have to do calculations to construct shear force and bending moment diagram. And how can we do this? So let me tell you, this is the diagram, and we have to cut two sections because we have only one force. So we have to cut one section before the force, and we have to cut another section after the force. So after the force, which before the point load and after the point load. So this will be A, and this will be the section we have cut B. So what does it mean by, for the first section, that we are going to take this whole portion before we cut the moment. No, sorry, we before we have cut the beam. And if we have to take the portion, so let me change the color of my pointer or pen, and when I am going to solve another section BC, so I will take this whole portion for the next section, or you can say in the next region. So the first region will be region AB and the second region will be B to C, and the limit for the region AB is 0 to 4 meter, because its total length is 4 meter, A to B length is 4 meter. And what will be the length for BC? So it will again starts from 0, because we will suppose X from point B. So it will start from 0 and it will ends at 4. So what does it mean by that? It will be also 4 meter long. So we are moving towards the next slide, and it will help you to understand more. So we are going to start from region AB, and we are going to construct the diagram. Whatever the portion we have cut throughout at region AB. So we are going to consider it first hinge support, then we have the beam portion, and this is the support reaction AY we have already calculated in the previous slide, that is AY equals to 225 Newton. Then we have to assume this length because we don't know the actual position of the section, so we will assume it X, and this point A, and this is the section, this is the vertical force, and we will sum up here, that is V shear force, and this will be moment. So this is the way to calculate it. And how can we sum up shear forces? So keep it in mind when we are going to sum up shear force, so we will take only one force. So what does it mean by that? Here is only one for vertical force, so that's why we will take only one vertical force. So keep it in mind, if your vertical force is upward, so it will be positive one, which we have already taken as, and the downward force should be negative. And the B for BM, bending moment, so bending moment, it will be what? We were taking anti-clockwise positive, but in this case anti-clockwise is negative and the clockwise direction should be positive. So keep it in mind. So if the force is upward, so it will rotate towards the clockwise, so it will be it will rotate clockwise, so it will be positive. If the force is downward, is acting downward, so its rotation towards here, it will be anti-clockwise, so it should be -1. Keep it in mind. And whenever we are going to sum up moment or shear force here, so we always sum up shear force and bending moment here. So we have to rotate the force here. So what we have to do, let me clear the screen, or you want to see it now. Shear force is AY is equals to 225 meters. So it will come, there is only one vertical force, there is not another force. Let me rub it, otherwise you will get confused with it. Okay, let me rub with it, rub with the duster, and there is no force here right now, only we have one support reaction is here. So what we have to do, we have to sum up vertical forces, so it will be positive 225. So it will be the constant value, it comes over here. So we are going to do sum up a bending moment till here. So we will rotate this force here, AY. So when it will rotate like this, so it will be clockwise, and clockwise here is positive. So what it will be, AY, and should be multiplied with the distance x, because its beam distance up to the section cut is x, you can see here. So what we have to do, we will write down bending moment equals to 225x. Now we are going to find out the values at initial or final range. X is equals to 0 here, and x is equals to 4 meter here. So what we will do, let me do it on the table. So x is equals to 0, you can see here, and there is x equals to 4. So it will be 225. How is it 225? Because there is no value of x here. So if it is not, so what we have to do, let me rub it, otherwise you will get confused with it. Why did I write it here? So I think it will be more clear to all of you. So what I have to do for the shear force is the constant value and there is no x lying with it. So what I have to do, I will put 225 here and 225 here. Shear force at 0 value and shear force at 4 value. And for bending moment 225x, so it has already x. So what I have to do, 225 into 0. I will put the value of x is equals to 0. So 225, when it is multiplied with 0, so it will become 0. And when we multiplied it with 4, so it will become 900. So 225 into 4 is equals to 900. So these are the two values of the shear force and bending moments at initial or final points of region A and B. Now we are moving towards the next slides, and what we have to do, we have to take another section and from A to B and somewhere to C. So it is hinge support, and then we have beam. It has a point load as well. In the previous slide, you can see here, I want to show this again to you, then it will be clear to all of you. Here you can see, now I am going to consider this purple portion, and up till this section we will have so many forces. Ax is equals to 0, 450 Newton is downward, Ay is equals to 225 Newton, and there is its length, A to B length is 4 meter, and this length from X to B to section cut is X. So we will do this. Okay, let me move towards the next slide. So region BC, this is 450 Newton, and we have the point A, section cut, AY equals to 225 Newton. There is X from A to B, then B to up till section cut is X. You can see here. So what can I write it over here? It is B. It is point B. Now we will sum up shear force and bending moment. We represent shear force and M represents bending moment. So how many values of the vertical forces here? You can see there is a AY 225 Newton and there is 450 Newton that is acting downward. So what will happen? 225 upward and minus 450. So answer comes out to be minus 225. So you can see shear force is equals to 225 minus 450. So shear force is coming out to be minus 225. Okay, done. Then what we have to do, we have to sum up bending moments here. So what I have to do, let me clear the screen, all ink from the screen. Now when I rotate this AY towards this section cut, so AY means 225 should be the positive one, because clockwise positive, multiply by the distance between A to, this is B, A to B plus up till section cut, so it will be 4 plus x. And when we rotate this here, this force 450 Newton, so it will be minus because it is anti-clockwise, and 450 into x. So this will be the equation. Now you can see, so bending moment is equal to 225 into 4 plus x minus 450x, 225x plus 900 minus 450x. So the equation is coming out to be 900 minus 225x. So now we have to put the value of x equals to 0 and x equals to 4. That is the limit of region BC. Because we are taking x from point B, that's why it is 0, x is 0 and x is equals to 4 meter. So we will put the value of 0 and 4 x in shear force equation and bending moment equation. So if we will put the value 0 value and 4 value in this equation, so the answer will become minus 225 because it has no x. But for the bending moment, what we have to do, when we put this 0 here for the first time, so it will become 0. So 900 minus 0, it will become 900. This terms become 0. And when we put 4 here, so what will happen? So 900 minus 225 into 4. So the answer is coming out to be 0. So this is the way to calculate the value, and keep it in mind, the value of the last shear force should be equals to minus 225. So Cy value, that is the support reaction at point C, is also minus 225. So it is positive 225. So keep it in mind, the value of Cy and last shear force should be equals to each other, but the sign should be opposite. And why is it so, I will tell you in the next slide. And bending moment should be 0, and bending moment should also be 0. So keep it in mind. If it is so, so your answer is correct. So I am moving towards the next slide. Let me rub this. It is all ink from the slide. Now I am moving towards the next slide, and I will mark B here because I forgot to write it down here, so it will help you to understand more clearly. So I'm moving towards the next slide, and I tabulated the data completely because whatever the values I got it from region AB and region BC, so I tabulated in the form of the table. A, B, B, C. At A, what shear force and bending moment values I got it. At B point, what shear force and bending moment values I got it for the first region, and for the second region BC, 0, 4, minus 225, minus 225, 900 and 0. So now we are going to construct the shear force and bending moment diagram. So we are moving towards the next slide, and you can see this was the diagram of the simply supported beam. So I will draw it first. So B, C, and this is 450 Newton. So this is support reaction AY equals to 225, AX is equals to 0. Keep it in mind. So I am going to write down here. So AX was 0. So now Cy equals to 225 Newton. And this is the table which I show you in the last slide. And there now I am going to drop the offset. Keep it in mind, at every point we will draw the line. So you can see the first line here in the hidden line, you can say, and there is another hidden line here at from B, then C. Now this green line is the shear force line, and the purple line should be the bending moment line. Now what I have to do, I have to write down the initial value 0 and final value is also 0, 0 to 0. So shear force equation, shear force diagram will be constructed on the green line, and bending moment diagram will be constructed on the purple line. First point is 0. So how can I do that? Let's start at point region AB, point A. The first value of the shear force is 225. So what I have to do, I have to move from 0 to upward, and this is the point A line, and I will mark point here. And you don't need to do scaling over here. You have to take imaginary values, but keep it in mind, if you are taking 225 values, so it will be here, somewhere here, for example somewhere here. And if you are taking 450, so it will be somewhere here. If you are taking 125, it should be lesser than this. So it should represent that you are taking, if you are taking a smaller value, so it will show to the user that it will be the, so if you are taking a zero value, so it means that this value, and if you are taking 125, so it will show to your audience that it is the lesser value. And if this is 250, so it should be lesser than 120, it is greater than 125. And if you are represent 450, so it will must be greater than the 250 and 125. So it will be like this, that you have to take the values accordingly as it is increasing upward. So what I have to do now, I am going to erase this, and I will mark the value which I have to take is, and the first value is here. What the first value is 225, so I will mark it here somewhere. So it is this point, and this is 225 Newton. At point B, what I have the value, again I have 225 value. So 225 at point B. So the offset is down from this point, so I will take 225 here, but it should be parallel to this point. So and opposite at point B, it should be, so this will be this. Now again I have the value minus 225 at point B. Keep it in mind that I have this value again at point B. Here it is minus 225. So I will write down minus 225 here. So what I have to do, I will go down, because if I am going to take zero value, so zero value should be here. So minus it, this is the positive side, and this one is the negative side, and same goes with the bending moment, upward positive, downward negative. And I will go somewhere negative here. So this is 225 Newton, and this will be minus 225. And then I am moving towards the point C, and it is also again having minus 225, and you can see this is point C. So I will move on this point C line, and this point should be parallel to this point, because both are the same point. So this will be minus 225 Newton. So what I have to do next, if I have minus 225 here, this one, so minus 225, and I can see this force, this support reaction, it is upward and it is positive. So both are the same values but opposite in direction. So 225 is equals to 0. So if it is 0, so you can see this will be the equation. So what I have to do next, I will mark this point 0 here. This will be here. So how can I do? This will be the point 0. Now, what I have to do? From where I start, from here 0 to 225. So I will sketch the line here, vertically upward. You can see this, and then I will move straight to this. You can see, then I will go down. Then I will go there like this. Then I will go upward. So this is the way to make shear force diagram. Hopefully you will understand this. Let me rub all these things, and we have made, and we are successful to construct the shear force diagram here. Now we have to shade it, or you can make a pattern over here. So I have made pattern over here like this. So now let me rub all ink from the slide, and now I'm going to draw bending moment diagram. So how can I make it? Let me tell you. First point for the bending moment at point A is 0. So at point A is 0 here, and then I will mark it. So the purple sign, purple circle will show it that it is coming out to be 0. Then I have 900 at point B. So 900 somewhere here. So here is 900 again at point B. So it will remain same, so the point remains same, and then there is 0 at point C, so 0 is here. So what I have to do, I will draw this line like this here, inclined line, and then it will go down. So I will write down, this is bending moment maximum, and keep it in mind wherever shear force is equals to 0, but because at this point shear force is 0, according to the diagram you can see, so the bending moment will be maximum here. So you will get this bending moment, and this will get down. And now I will shade this triangle like this. So this is the way to calculate. Keep it in mind that Here bending moment is increasing, if you can see here, and when you are going downward, so bending moment is decreasing. So this is the way to draw shear force and bending moment diagram. Hopefully you will understand it and you will not get any confusion in it, and I think it's looking very nice and it will be very helpful, and I think it is very interesting to our, because I like it a lot. That's why, because constructing these diagrams, it's very interesting job. Hopefully you will understand it, and you will try it at home and you will learn it in this way. So keep it in mind, whenever shear force is equals to 0, you will get the bending moment maximum, and the bending moment maximum is here is 900 Newton into meter. And keep it in mind, if you are taking x values, so here is x is the beam distance, beam length, because most of the students did not identify what we are taking at the x-axis. For example, I am taking shear force diagram. So this is the length of the beam. On x-axis, beam length is increasing from 0 to 8 meter, and we are moving upward. So this is the shear force value. So it is in the Newton. And when we are towards the bending moment, so on the x-axis there is must be the beam length obviously, and vertically we are moving for the bending moment values. So bending moment should be in Newton into meter, because moment is equals to force into displacement. So this is the way to draw or construct the shear force bending moment diagram. Hopefully you will understanding, and keep it in your mind that shear force is always equals to 0, is always equal is 0 wherever it is 0. So bending moment will be your maximum. So let me rub all the mess with what I have done on the slide, and I move it towards to the end. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching my channel and watching my videos. Thank you so much.